Imagine this. You're sitting quietly, maybe it's late at night, and out of nowhere, your mind drifts back to someone who once mattered deeply. You shared memories, laughter, even plans for the future. But now, they're gone. Not just physically, but emotionally. They walked away. Maybe they thought you weren't enough. Maybe they believed the grass would be greener. And now, you're left with the echo of silence. But what if I told you that the silence could become louder than any words? What if I told you that without begging, without chasing, and without playing games, you could make them regret losing you? Not through revenge, not through spite, but through something far more powerful, through your transformation. There's a reason why the ancient Stoics believed that the best revenge is not revenge at all. It's self-mastery. It's becoming someone they can no longer touch, someone they can only watch from afar. A calm storm. A force of nature they once had, but let slip through their fingers. Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." So today, say this to yourself: I will not shrink to fit into anyone's comfort. I will grow, I will rise, I will evolve so powerfully that they'll look back and realize what they lost was irreplaceable. You see, people don't regret losing someone who crumbles. They regret losing someone who thrives, who blooms in their absence, who finds joy where others would drown in sorrow. That's how you make someone truly regret losing you, not by making noise, but by becoming silent and unstoppable. That's what Stoicism teaches, that your emotions do not control you, that your pain does not define you, that your past does not imprison you. Imagine your ex scrolling through their feed and seeing a version of you they never saw before, not because you're pretending, but because you finally embraced who you truly are. But with self-worth, true, quiet, unshakable self-worth. Not the loud kind that needs validation. The silent kind that says, I know what I bring to the table, and if you couldn't see it, that's on you. You wake up, you set your intention for the day, and you act as if the universe is watching, not to perform, but to prove to yourself that you are becoming someone you're proud of. You journal your goals, you reflect on your strengths. You dress well, not for anyone else, but because it reminds you of your own dignity. And you move through your day with purpose, like a person who no longer needs to be seen in order to feel valuable. That's the moment people begin to feel your absence, not when you chase, but when you disappear into your own greatness. Because nothing shakes a person more than realizing the one they let go is no longer trying to be seen. When you stop performing for their attention, they start wondering who you're performing for now. Who has your attention? Who is basking in the glow they once took for granted? But here's the beautiful part. This journey isn't about them. It's about you. It's about becoming the kind of person who doesn't need closure, who doesn't need a second chance, because you've already become your own redemption. Detachment is not coldness, it's power. It's the ability to sit with your memories and feel them fully without letting them control you. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That means even if you still feel hurt, you don't act from hurt. Even if you miss them, You don't reach out from a place of lack. Instead, you let the silence work for you. You let the space become their mirror. And while they stare into that empty space, you fill your world with new things, new hobbies, new people, new moments that make your heart beat again. One of the most powerful things you can do is become unpredictable. Not in a manipulative way, but in a magnetic way. You start doing things they never expected. You go to places you've never been. You explore sides of yourself that were asleep while you were with them. And you do it all not to make them jealous, but because you are finally awake. You share glimpses of your journey, not to provoke, but to inspire. A caption that says, "Challenged myself today, and I didn't break." Or, "Peace feels better than proving a point." You let them feel your evolution. You let them wonder where your fire is now burning. Because people don't miss what they walked away from. They miss what they can no longer reach. Your silence speaks louder than any paragraph you could text. When you no longer explain, defend, or justify yourself, it unsettles people. It forces them to question the stories they told themselves about you. The version they convinced themselves was replaceable. Now they see you centered, calm, glowing. And they can't stop thinking about how wrong they were. But you've stopped thinking about them the same way, because now your energy is invested in something greater, your purpose. Start chasing goals that light you up from within. It could be anything. Starting a business, learning a language, helping your community, writing your story. Something that makes you wake up excited and go to bed fulfilled. Because when you live with purpose, you don't need revenge. Your success becomes your response. And while they're sitting with their what-ifs, you're out there writing your what's next. And here's the kicker. People feel it. They may not say it. They may never admit it. But deep down, they feel the regret creeping in like a shadow. Because you didn't just move on. You transform. Let your kindness shine. Not the kind that begs to be noticed, but the kind that's so steady it heals everyone around you. Help someone. Compliment a stranger. Smile at a child. Be the light in a world that forgot how to love. Because nothing is more powerful than a person who's been hurt, but still chooses grace. That's the person people remember. That's the person people regret losing. The one who didn't just survive, but who turned pain into purpose. And when they finally realize what they lost, maybe it's weeks later, or months, or years, they'll replay the moments, the laughter, the warmth, the way you made them feel safe. And it'll hit them. They didn't lose you, they gave you away. And now, watching you live a life so full, so beautiful, so far beyond their reach, they'll know deep in their bones they can never get you back. You don't have to scream to be heard. You don't have to fight to be missed. You simply have to become the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Strong, calm, purposeful, glowing with a fire they can never touch again. You don't become this person for them. You become it for you. Because you finally realized they weren't the best thing that happened to you. You were the best thing that happened to them. And now they have to live with the echo of what could have been, while you live with the joy of what is. So let them feel the silence. Let them feel the absence. Let them wonder, regret, and wish. You're done waiting for them to see your worth. You see it now. And the moment you truly see it, they will too. But by then, it will be too late. Because you've already become someone they can admire but never touch again. And if you're still watching this, if your heart is still beating faster, if your spirit is saying, yes, this is who I want to become, then remember this. You already have everything inside you to become unforgettable. All it takes is one decision, one shift, one act of courage. Choose to rise, choose to grow, choose to shine so brightly that the memory of you fades into the background of your success. This is how you make someone regret losing you. Not by looking back, but by moving forward, stronger than ever before. If this stirred something inside you, if you're ready to become your best self, then don't just walk away from this video, walk into your power. And let your life become the story they'll never stop regretting.